Hey guys, welcome back to the Lucy Show. Hope you guys are all doing well. As usual, coming into the stream, please make sure you are subscribed if you're not already. This is my second channel, main channel, link down below. That's Living with Lucy. We talk mostly stocks, crypto, finance, money stuff, along with some of my random short videos and cooking videos and whatnot. But over here, it is a smaller space where we talk about anything under the sun, interesting news, random vlogs that I've got, travel vlogs, stuff to eat. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell to know whenever other videos of mine, along with live streams and short videos, come out on this second channel. And as always, to support the channel, please smash the like button. Hi there, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for being first. Hi, Alan. Smash the like. Thank you. So today, well, actually, I want to read about this volcano thing first because I've been seeing a lot of like videos and images about the volcanoes happening, the volcanoes erupting in Hawaii. And I mean, you guys know I was just at Maui, Hawaii, and there weren't any active volcanoes there, I don't think, because they said that there was like on the big islands where there were active volcanoes, or at least volcanoes where you can like take a helicopter tour or like get closer to the volcano and check it out. Is Mr. Moore here? Mr. Moore's from Hawaii. Okay, I'm waiting for one of my subscribers to come in and correct me on this Hawaii stuff. By the way, I really appreciate the fact that there's like you guys from around the world, different places. So much, much appreciated. I love hearing your comments and your insights and correcting me on things that you know more about from your place, because I wouldn't know. All I see is whatever's on the news and whatever's on Google. So much appreciated for all of your comments. If I don't say it enough, I love learning new things and new facts. But anyways, so I actually really wanted to see, I eventually want to see like an active volcano, maybe not like a volcanic eruption, and like be in danger or anything, but I do want to see like or be closer to an active volcano one day, someday. So far I've only gone to Honolulu and Maui, and I know that there's definitely no active volcanoes in those two places. So I've been seeing that, and it's been like crazy. I mean, is it crazy that I think it's kind of beautiful, and it's kind of crazy and scary at the same time? 'Cause I'm just looking at images of it. I actually don't know if anybody got hurt. I hope nobody did. But this is from CBC.com. It says Hawaiian volcano eruption is explosive evidence of plate tectonic theory. So sounds interesting. I just want to read this. The current eruption of Mauna Loa on the Big Island of Hawaii. Okay, so it makes sense. Where my friends told me that there's active volcanoes, is part of a long history of volcanic activity that formed the Hawaiian chain and is a vivid demonstration that the giant plates of the Earth's crust move over time. I thought that that wasn't like something that people are still arguing over. Are people still arguing over the fact that that like countries and just different pieces of the land that is on this giant water globe moves around? Because I feel like that is a fact, because we are all technically floating islands. I mean, there's islands, and then like we're all just technically floating on this giant mass of a round thing supposed to be filled with water. At least that's my little tidbit of understanding of what we're on. But yeah, I don't think there's that is something that I thought we needed to demonstrate. But okay, if you look at a map of Hawaiian Islands, you will see they form a chain that runs in a northwesterly direction. With Big Island at the southern end of the chain, it is also the only island in the group that is volcanically active. Cool. This chain of islands in the middle of the Pacific Ocean came to attention of Canadian geologist John Tuzo Wilson, who in 1963 proposed the idea that the islands were created by a very long-lasting and extremely hot spot in the Earth's mantle. His idea was that a plume of molten magma that rises up from deep within the Earth and had punched a hole through the overlying crust. As the hot lava flows upwards over thousands of years, it builds up into a volcanic mountain that eventually pokes through the ocean surface, forming an island. This process continues today with the recent eruptions on the summit of Mauna Loa and with ongoing eruptions on Kilauea. Sorry, guys. I went Hawaiian. I still suck at pronouncing all this stuff. Located at the other side of the Big Island. In other words, Big Island is getting bigger. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I guess just saying, like, obviously, like, from the ocean, you get an eruption, all these rocks, like all this land mass basically starts forming, and then you just get more land after all these eruptions, which is pretty interesting. But Wilson saw something more than just a hot spot punching holes in the crust. He saw the Hawaiian island chain as a result of a series of holes based on the fact that rocks on the other islands become progressively older as you go north. Those on Kauai, the northmost inhabited island, are about 5.5 million years old, while those on Big Island are less than 1 million years old. He argued that the floor of the Pacific Ocean has been slowly moving northwest. So after one volcano was built, the ocean floor moves over the stationary hotspot and another volcanic island forms. Over millions of years, a chain of islands formed across the ocean. Think of moving a sheet of paper over a candle, where the flame can burn a series of holes through the paper as it moves. Another hotspot is believed to lay under Yellowstone National Park and is responsible for the numerous hot springs and geysers in the area. Oh my God, I need to go to Yellowstone. I've never actually gone before. And I've never seen a real life geyser ever, and that's definitely on my bucket list. The concept that the floor of the Pacific Ocean is moving provided support to the theory of continued drift, which was hotly debated among geologists right into 1960s. Wilson was instrumental in developing it further into current theory of plate tectonics, in which the crust of the earth is broken into continent-sized pieces that move around, slowly changing the face of the planet. Okay. I used to just think that they move around simply because we're on water. So I just picture, like, you know, if you're going to have a rock, a lighter rock on the ocean or even in a river, it's eventually going to move around. But okay, so that's that. Thought that was pretty cool. You can continue to read on it. There's a whole bunch of articles written about this and just about the Hawaiian volcanic eruption. Hi there, Six Lens. Welcome, Ken Bussy, again. I love that you guys join me on both my channels. It's awesome. The earth is definitely flat, Six Lens says. It's funny you bring that up because my friend was just telling me the other day that, yeah, there's definitely flat earth believers and promoters out there, and that's fine. That's completely fine. I think that the whole concept of once upon a time, everybody thought the world was flat. And if you thought the world was round, then you were crazy and you got burned at the stake. The fact that we know that that was a thing, moving forward 2022, even if majority of the world agrees on something and you are the kind of diamond in the rough, needle sticking out of the haystack, whatever, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I think it's hard to disagree with everyone, but you also do have to pull out some facts of why you believe in what you believe in. Maybe put some effort into showing why you believe what you believe in, even if the rest of the world doesn't, just to be more convincing. Or maybe you don't care that other people needs to believe in you, and then just believe in whatever you want. I just think that people should just be doing their own thing. You can believe the earth is triangular and star-shaped and heart-shaped for all I care, as long as you don't try to make me believe in what you believe in. Unless you're going to throw some facts at me, like take me up in space and show me that it's heart-shaped, then we can talk. And we never been to space. That was fake. They shot that scene at a studio. Six Lens says rest of the world is like it's like 40-70 miles. Connor says, see, it's real. Hi there, Lou26. Welcome. Seeing some new names in here. Welcome, guys. Or maybe some of you just changed your names, but all is welcome to my stream. The Real Tech Geek. Hi there. Hello, Lucy. How are you? You can see an active volcano in Iceland. Awesome. I did not know that. Thank you for that fact. Have you been to Iceland? I've never been. I have one friend that's gone, and I really, really want to go to the Blue Lagoon because I am a total I just like trying new experiences, and I do use Instagram and TikTok to find what I want to do and places I want to travel. So I literally have bookmarks of places that I want to visit, and Iceland is one of them because I keep seeing videos of people at the Blue Lagoon, and I just want to go, and I want to put that gooey white bluish mud stuff. I think it's man-made in the Blue Lagoon. That's what I heard. I don't even think it's natural. Just want to put it on my skin. It just looks like a lot of fun. And then just be floating around. I think it's a hot spring kind of thing, but it's not actually that natural. It would be really cool if the Blue Lagoon was like, you know, actually like that. But literally, I know nothing about Iceland except that I want to go see the Aurora Borealis one day, but it's not always there. You have to go at like the right times. And I think you have to go with like a tour group. I don't think you could just find it yourself. And then I want to go see the Blue Lagoon. But now it's awesome to know that I can also see volcanoes there. Lucy looks up the Devil's Den. It's in Florida. It looks cool. Devil's Den. Ooh, okay. I haven't gone to Florida in so long. I really do want to go because I want to go to Disney World. Okay, Florida Devil's Den. I'm Googling it now. Hold on. I don't think anyone's told me to go visit it. That is pretty. Why does that? Okay, I'm just looking at the image right on Google when you type in Florida Devil's Den. The first image that pops up. I don't know if like it's my vision, but when I look at it from afar, it almost looks like that scene from Little Mermaid where she's on a boat and then they sing like Kiss the Girl song. That's so pretty. It looks like an open, like it looks like a cave, and then there's, you can see the sunlight coming down, and then on the like very light blue waters. That's gorgeous. It says Devil's Den is formed by a karst window. I don't know what that is, in which the roof over a subterranean river has collapsed. That does not sound like a fun time for whoever was there. Exposing the water to the open surface. Near Williston, Florida, it is privately owned and operated as a scuba diving training and recreational facility. Which reminds me, I gotta get my scuba diving certificate someday. The water in the underground river is a constant 72 Fahrenheit degrees. That's not that cold, right? Opens 9 a.m. Oh, there's like certain hours. That is cool. It's 3,738 Google reviews. Sweet. That's on my list. Thank you, Six Lens. I am definitely gonna go there. Eventually when I go to Florida. I don't know, I could probably put that in the same trip as my Disney World trip. But I feel like if I go to Disney World, especially like now they say that like the prices have gotten more expensive, I'm gonna need to make back, well, you're not gonna make your money back from Disneyland, but if Disney World, if I go to Disney World, I probably have to go like at least 2 weeks just so I could hit up every single park and then try to make my money's worth, or whatever flight I pay for it to be worth more by going to more places when I'm there, because I don't see myself going back to Florida often. I do think the weather's better in California, so probably staying in California more often. But I do want to check it out, so thank you. Aiden, hi there, welcome. Get in Jeff Bezos' aircraft, Ken says. Go up and see it when you see the truth. Press the red button and the secret will go with you, LOL. Yeah, I just need to know Jeff Bezos. Step 1. Step 2, get on the aircraft. Yes, the Blue Origin, right? The Blue Origin. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to talk about that one. Wait, what else did I find? Oh, yes. Sorry. This is something that I just like couldn't stop thinking about yesterday when I saw it. So I just want to share this with you guys in case you missed this video, because we live in a world where there's like a billion videos out every day. And I probably watch like 20, 30 short videos like every day. Actually, I'm just kidding. Including TikTok, I probably watch 100 short videos without even knowing per day, maybe even 1,000. And some of them I just forget to talk about. But this one I thought was pretty cool. So I just wanted you guys to listen to it with me and see what you think. It's a Joe Rogan interview. Maybe it's really old. I don't know, because they keep reposting a bunch of old stuff too. So let me know if this is like a recent one. So hear it out.
Everyone can be rich.
Everyone can be rich.
I'm not selling it.
My home. This is my Rolls Royce.
Yes, everybody can be rich. And let me give you a thought exercise. Imagine if tomorrow we could wave a wand and everybody was trained as a scientist or an engineer. Everybody. Even if you weren't very good, you had enough understanding of computers, you could write some code, you could build some hardware. And don't tell me people can't do it, because they can. That's just the tyranny of soft expectations. That's just you looking down on somebody else. They can do it. They just have to be educated. Now, if they're educated all as hardware, software engineers, scientists, biologists, technicians, we would all be done within 5 years. Robots would be doing everything from cleaning toilets to cooking food to flying airplanes to driving Ubers. And what would we be doing? We would be doing doing all creative jobs to entertain each other and researching
Like
science and
this.
technology. We would have wonderful lives. So it is really just a question of education, nothing else.
So what do you think about that? Basically, this guy is just, I don't even know who he is, to be honest. I don't know his name, but I thought that was really interesting. He's basically saying that if we all were educated and just like, let's just like close our eyes and pretend we're starting from like square one, and we don't have the current system that we have. We don't have schools the way that we have schools, at least this is how I'm hearing it. If we don't have the same system that we all pretty much grew up with, where you go to school, you learn everything. And then you have your arts, you have your PE, you have your all math, science, everything. And then eventually you have to decide like what you want to do, whether you want to be a plumber or you want to be a pilot, whatever it is, or an engineer or a doctor. You don't, what if we didn't do that? What if we all just were biologists and doctor? Oh, I don't think he mentioned that. He said software engineers and you knew how to code, or computer engineers, whatever. Just we're basically all working on creating robots and just basically possibly working on a sentient being that is wise enough to do kind of like everything else for us later on, and then we could just eventually focus on the happy stuff, the entertainment, making music, I don't know, making movies and all that stuff, maybe like some of us being comedians. So just all entertainment, artsy stuff for the rest of our lives, because we got everything else going on. Like imagine if we were all like these hard working computer nerds and then we were able to create these computers and these robots and these machines that were able to do everything, and they do everything for us to the point where we could just relax and chill, unless we want to make an advancement and just better these machines, but then most of our time would be just spent on chilling and having fun. What do you think about a world like that? And while I am, oh my gosh, I just realized I wasn't charging my laptop at all. I am not a sentient being. Okay, hold on. Running low on battery. By the way, folks, all of you in here, much appreciated. I love that you guys join me on the second channel because it's secretly my favorite one. So what do you think about that? I feel like first off, do we even agree with him? Do you guys agree with the fact that everyone can be an engineer if we taught them right, if we gave them the education to teach them how to code? Like, do you think you can code if you were just born, put you in a box, put you in a nice mansion, I don't know, and then you were given food, you're happy, and then everyone around you, all we know is to learn to code and create machines? Like, do you guys think that that's possible? Can everyone actually do it? Or can some of us just not do it because we're just here for a good time and we're here to vibe and dance and sing and we cannot do anything else? What do you think about that? I'm gonna, hold on. What are you guys talking about? I like beer. I had mead the other day. Good stuff, Miles. Hold on, let me start the poll. Do you think if educated, we can all be engineers? Or computer engineers? Is that what he said? I'll just say engineers. We can all, or just like we can all make robots. Let's put it at that. Can you all make very intelligent robots? Yes or no? If we're just all like educated enough to do that, can we all do it? Or do you think, like, knowing what you know, knowing the people around you, do you think that's actually possible? I'm kind of like, it got me thinking, this video. I just couldn't stop thinking about it because I'm like, at first I was like, nah, I could never. And I'm like, a lot of other people I know could never. But then I was like, maybe that's just because it's what we are used to. Like, maybe this is like what I've just been conditioned to think, right? Like that some people are meant to only do this, and some people are only meant to be singers, and some people are only meant to be dancers. Not like they can only do that, but that's like the thing that they're really good at, and they have no interest in, like, I don't know, being a lawyer or being a doctor or being a pilot. I feel like I'm conditioned to think that people are only good at certain things. And yes, there's just people who are more talented at certain things, or people who choose to expertise and excel at a certain craft. I never really thought about life like if we could all do one thing, like if we were all just taught one thing. But I think if somewhere in a parallel universe that was the way of life, like this person's mentioning, it could actually happen. Like, because at one point in time, if we think back far enough, before there was a society the way that it is now, cavemen, like, I mean, yeah, cavemen would just go out and they would hunt, and then you just hunt for survival. Like that's all everybody ever did, right? You just go out there, you try not to get killed by a bear or something or a tiger, and then you're just out there getting food. So in a sense, we were all technically doing the same thing at one point. We were just all trying to survive and just trying not to get eaten by some wild beast, and then just hunt for some food, and then that was it. So why isn't it possible for us to just all learn the same skill sets and then try to actually, it would be for survival. It would be for survival of the planet or for survival of the human species, in Elon Musk's words, for us to like create possible sentient beings, or I don't know, maybe you don't want it to be like that movie where everybody dies. I forgot what it's called. It's out of my head right now. Watching too much shows. But what if it is possible for us to just be robot makers, and then we would have the robots basically save us and move us to another planet? Because like Elon Musk is doing a lot, but he's only one person. He's just a very rich person, but he also needs talented people, assets, smart people to work for him, and then try to excel his mission to take everybody to Mars or wherever. And of course that would be accelerated. I don't know if we could finish, and that's another question though. If we could potentially do, like, imagine, like, if there's 8 billion people on the planet, there's not even, I want to say, they can't be even 100 million talented, wise coders out there to like make machines. So like, imagine if there was even 1 billion people who knew how to like create machines, robots, these Tesla bots or any brand bots. That would be wild, right? Like we could maybe we could do everything in 1 year or 3 years, maximum 10 years probably, because the amount of growth that the world has seen since like the 1960s in technology, like what was it, in the 50s? In the 50s, it was like what, black and white TV, to now. It's only been like less than 100 years. So within less than 100 years, we've done so much with tech. And this is just like with the lack of talent and knowledge, or people with the knowledge. So imagine if everybody did have it. Like, wouldn't we be helping ourselves? Which also begs the question why we don't do this. But then I also understand why you can't all be the same craft, because who's going to save you when you die? I mean, unless you create, I would say like what he's saying would make most sense if we did go for this. If we did go for this plan, that you would have to first have the engineers try to make robots that do what the frontliners do. Like, we need to make robot versions of the doctors and the nurses. So then in case the people who are building robots, something happens to us, then we have robots that are like doctors, or that are doctors to save your life so you can continue to do what you do. Because if the craft and the knowledge of being a doctor is lost and gone, then that's also GG for the humankind, unless you like already, yeah, even if you did get yourself to Mars or whatever, you probably still need medicine. So as long as we're still human, we still need, doctors and medicine and help and that front. So I think it would be possible, but we would probably have to first all work on robots to replace certain very, very important jobs. Probably don't need robots to create lawyers, though. I feel like that's going to be a job eventually that will probably be obsolete, just saying, in like the next 100 years. Hey, Ellen and Henry. Hi there, Chiltonchility. Welcome to the stream, guys. What if TVs required a social security to turn on? What? I mean, that sounds very Big Brother, 1984, George Orwell. But yeah, I could imagine in a world where central bank digital currency, if it was all forced on us, then I think that would happen, actually, totally. probably like be asking you for Social Security just to go to the grocery store. We get exponentially faster as the years go by, Henry says. Hey, Alan and Henry. Yeah, we have smart TVs now, 6 says. Hey, everyone, chill. Alan, Ken, Mr. Moore, Miles Connor, hi there. Hi there, Raw Food Rider. You mean Terminator? Yes, I was going to say, I don't know why, because they're both start with a T. So whenever I want to say Terminator, sometimes I mix it up with Transformers. So I'm like, Lucy, don't say that. Because I'm like, I know it's not Transformers. Terminator. Okay. I swear. I can't remember characters from TV shows' names when I want to. Chill says, hi, Lucy. I'm an IBM engineer. My mommy's a SW engineer, software engineer. I'm just assuming. And pop cybersecurity specialist. Cool. Guys are just talented bunch and can say most in those IT fields are average at best, meaning they just do their job creating nothing new. So they're like robots. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think that's what this guy means. Like, if everybody tried their best to learn, because I do think there's a lot of people out there who are very smart and can probably fill those positions that you're mentioning that are doing an average job, but do an amazing job and be creative, but they're not doing it because maybe they're making way more money. I don't know. Being a model or something, or being a TikTok influencer. I definitely think that there are people like that out there who could make huge leaps in science, in biology, in computer engineering, but choose not to join the field because literally just money, right? Like if you make $10 million a year being a YouTuber, why the heck would you make $200,000 a year being an engineer of some sort, right? Like it's sad. But I mean, entertainment's great too. If you live in a world where there's like absolutely no fun and there's no art, there's no music, I mean, is that even a life we want to work towards? So, but then the thing is, that person who could be making $10 million a year may be the one to like save the world, but they're not choosing to because they're just having such a good time being, I don't know, an influencer. I'm just making stuff up. This is what I think. Do you think if educated, wait, sorry, what did I write? Do you think if educated, we can all make robots? You guys are not believers in the fact that most of us are capable. Okay, 54% says no. We all cannot be. I do believe we can be anything we want if we really, really tried. But then again, you're absolutely right, Chill. There's a difference in everyone can open their mouths, and if you can usually talk, you could try to sing, but it doesn't mean we're all going to sound like Ariana Grande. So definitely, I think personally, I believe that we could all do things, but we'll just be at different levels, very, very different levels for some. But I do agree with this guy. I just never thought of it that way. But I do think, yeah, we could potentially save the world or speed up the process of saving the world if we all could. Like, I'm not saying you live in this, like, horrible world where, like, there's no music, there's no dance, there's, like, no TV, there's nothing for joy, for your own liking. It's just to make you be a software engineer or, like, a computer engineer of some kind, or machine learning. I just think if we learn these skills that are supposed to help us make scientific advancements or medical advancements to just kind of maybe cure cancer, I don't know, better our lives, make us live longer, take us to a world that's not dying or eventually will freeze. That would be wise. So it is weird to me that I guess us collectively, 8 billion people, are not doing it, or all the leaders are failing us, that we're not capable of doing it. I just think it'd be cool if we could do that, and then you could still have, your hobbies on the side. It's not like you're working 24 hours a day on it, but you could have your, like, maybe 8 hours a day, 5 hours a day, being your engineer and learning these supposedly important skill sets, and then having some time to just do your own thing. Stream videos. Auto tunes make people who can't sing be able to sing, Six Len says. Yes. I love, okay, the thing on auto-tune is I actually love auto-tune music. Like, okay, the song that I dance to for the TikTok videos that's super viral right now, like on the Wednesday Addams, she actually danced to another song I heard, like on the Netflix Wednesday Addams TV show, like the dancing scene that she made really popular. And then when it got onto TikTok, people just replaced it with like the Bloody Mary by Lady Gaga song, but then they like sped it up. So something about speeding up music, I don't know, like the chipmunk sound, I actually like. Like there'll be like a regular song and I'll like it, but then if you speed it up, is it called nightcore? Whatever it is called, I forgot. But it's like if you speed up a song like really, really quick, and there'll be like a chipmunk high tune. I actually like it. I might even like it more than the regular songs. I listened to the Lady Gaga Bloody Mary song like on its own after, because I never knew about it. And then after I listened to the one on TikTok, the one that I was dancing to that's viral, and then I went back and realized it was a Lady Gaga song. I listened to the regular version. The regular version just like wasn't doing it for me anymore. If auto-tune is used correctly, it can sound cool, Alan says. But man, I rather hear a raw voice. Oh, no. For sure, you got to have a little bit of everything. That's what I like just switching up music. I'll never listen to the same thing over and over again or the same artist. It's good to have a variety. Speaking of artists, I was so happy to see that Blackpink made it, I think, on Times. Did I repost it? Hold on. Blackpink made it on Times. I think, is it on Times Magazine? Oh, sorry. I think they made it on Times Magazine as like one of the most influential groups ever. Hold on, let me search it on Google. I have too much stuff on my Instagram. Blackpink Time. Entertainer of the Year. Yes. Blackpink selected as Time Magazine's 2022 Entertainer of the Year. Awesome. I mean, I've heard so much, like, K-pop's really exploded, I feel like, in 2021, 2022. But Blackpink is super, super popular. If you guys did go to the K-pop, I need to upload that video, by the way. I'm so bad with uploading videos. You're going to see a bunch of old videos coming out, like my Hawaii Maui ones. I will eventually get out, I swear, in the next 2 months. And then also the Blackpink one, I'll try to get out like this week. But it was so much fun. They're so talented. I still feel like I wish their concerts like had a higher budget though. Like I feel like Taylor Swift concert, Beyonce concert, spend more money on it. But I don't know if it's more of like a Korean style to be more low key and not have everything be like super dramatic and I don't know, fire. Well, there were little mini fireworks and sparks and stuff, but like no giant. I think when I went to a Pink concert, there was like this huge blow up like doll thing. So less dramatic for sure. Give me 1 second. Please, guys, double check if you smash that like button while I'm doing this, looking for the last piece of news that I wanted to share on here. Yes. Okay, here it is. Goblin mode. This is on CNN. Goblin mode is chosen as Oxford Word of the Year for 2022. I've never used goblin mode ever. Like I know what a goblin is, but I've never used that word, so I'm kind of surprised. It says, as you read this, look around. This posted 7 hours ago. Are you still in bed? Are there piles? I'm not on the bed. I'm on the yoga mat. That's close enough. Are there piles of clothes and takeout food boxes strewn across the floor? Yes. Do you have chip crumbs on your sheets? No, that's gross. Have you broken your self-care routine more times than you can count? Yes. Do you even care? If so, you might already be in goblin mode. Chosen by the public as a 2022 Oxford Word of the Year, the term was first used in 2009, but went viral on social media earlier this year. Oxford University Press said it shot to prominence after a fake headline claimed that the rapper formerly known as Kanye West and Julia Fox broke up after she went goblin mode. Did you guys hear about this news? I did not see this at all. Kanye West and Julia Fox? I don't even know who Julia Fox is. I have to search who Julia Fox is now. I don't know who's Julia Fox. Julia Fox. Hold up. Okay. It says Italian American actress. Is that who Julia Fox was or is? Sorry. I don't see any. Oh, it does say. Says Kanye West claims he caught ex-wife Kim. No, that's not. Just says Julia Fox has been very supportive. Julia Fox says she dated Kanye West so he would leave Kim Kardashian alone. Okay, I really feel like I was not like aware of this news at all. I've never heard of it in my life. First time ever. Lucy, can you sing something, please? Rafu Writer says. You just have to go on my singing playlist on this channel. Man, there's music there. But I do have clips. I do have clips, drafts, Raw Food Writer. I just didn't, because I post so many videos and I have so many drafts that it's actually too much. I feel like I can't post, like I cannot post 20 videos a day. I absolutely could. Sometimes I'm just like, it's just too much. So I have a lot. I'll do it just for you. Tomorrow I will post one of my, I just do rough like singing. Obviously you guys have heard like the a cappella stuff because I can't play any instruments. I think I can't play any instruments because I choose to be lazy to not learn anything right now. I also don't have like a ukulele or a guitar in front of me right now. So I can't even learn if I want to. Too cheap to buy one on vacation. But yeah, I do have a couple verses that I made up and I just kind of put together. It's like a short little video, multiples of those that I just need to post and then probably slap a name on it because I don't really name them until I post it. So you'll see it tomorrow. Those clips are just future videos for you, Alan says. Yeah, so many drafts that are just like, I mean, I'm sure you guys see me post like 6 videos a day. I did not change different outfits. Some of them are just like really old, or like I made them 3 days ago and I didn't post it 3 days ago, so I posted today. But I guess if you watch my live streams, you know which videos I made today. So like I probably made 4 today because I'm wearing the same outfit with the same makeup and the same hair. K-pop has blown up, Six Lens says. Yes, and it's amazing to see, I guess, a Korean band on Time magazine or just on Time. Hi there, Swagmaster. Nice to see you in here. Henry, no props, wasn't looking. Sorry, Goblin Mode. So yeah, do you guys use the word Goblin Mode? What's Goblin Mode? Thank you, Alan. Thank you. I think I'm just too old to know what Goblin Mode is. Like, I don't know what that is. Literally never used it. But I feel like without even Googling it, it's kind of obvious. If you say someone went goblin mode and I broke up with her or him, then I am picturing like a literal goblin and like, I don't know, so they just going like this and I don't know, walking around the house or just crawling around the house, just kind of just give it up in a sense. But I feel like I have sort of been in goblin mode for ever since May of 2021. Haven't we all? Hold on. Are those clips just future? The train song you did will be on my second therapy song, Six Lens says. Oh, thank you. Thank you for remembering what that song is called or about it, because I feel like a lot of the times I'll just make it and then I'll forget about it. Like if you even sing back a song that I made like a year ago, I would not even remember that I made it. But I am pretty proud of the train one. It is one of the rare ones that I was able to make it long enough, like separate verses long enough to make it almost seem like it was a full song. And I usually can't do that. Your fit for the Wednesday vid on IG was adorable, like K-pop-ish. Thank you, Chill. Yeah, sometimes I throw together outfits that I think are cuter. And then other days I just dress like a goblin or a homeless person. Yeah, I would like to make more. And then I try to do more videos when I have cuter outfits, but I don't do it all the time because one, weather depends on what I wear, and then also just mood. Some days I just can't, for the life of me, want to dress nice. I just want to dress like a potato. You're very complex, Alan says to Virtuous Spartan. Oh, whoa, and then it's gone. Good Lord, it's back. Kill it with fire. What are you guys saying? Lucy, works hard. We need to. Thank you, Ken. Oh, Reed, she was in Adam Sandler's Uncut Gem movie. Oh, I never watched that. Did you guys all watch that movie? I heard it was good. Uncut Gem. I remember someone, is that her voice? Because I know there was this girl who said in an interview, like, I was the, like, she said it in a very funny way. Something like I was the muse for Uncut Gem, but she said it in such a funny way that it became viral. That's all I know about Uncut Gem, that there's like this viral clip of someone saying that she was the muse of Uncut. But if she was in it, maybe it wasn't her. She was the pretty lady. Everyone else wasn't anyone known except Kevin Garnett. That movie hurt my head. Weird visuals. Okay. I never watched it. So there's so many Netflix stuff that I want to watch. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm glad to see that most of you guys had no idea what the heck Goblin Mode was. I feel like, I don't know if why they choose these words or how they choose these words. Like, do they do a Google, like, do they look up Google most search words, trending words, and then that's how they know? Because I don't even feel like it was really trending. I've never heard a single, so I've heard more people use the word vibe than I've heard people say goblin or mode, for that matter of fact. It was good, Netflix, Ken says. Okay, well, I like Adam Sandler. I think Uncut Gem is a serious movie, though. I like his funny stuff. The most serious one I've ever liked him from is Click. That was so sad. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me on this live stream. Super fun. Subscribe once again. Ring the notification bell to not miss out on future content. I promise, Raw Food Writer, there will be a singing video just for you tomorrow. And I will see you guys really, really soon. Bye. Wait, have you seen Rain on Me? No, I haven't. I haven't, Six Lens. Take care. Bye, chill. Bye, everybody. Six Lens, Henry, Ken, all of you guys. Take care.